Hey, how are you? Chris McCarter here. I attended Mark Hoverson and Jonathan Budd's MLM Launch Formula. It was session one tonight, a Q&A format. And it was very interesting. I learned quite a bit from it. Mark has a gift to weave a story within a story, and he had many of them for us tonight. From his son's lemonade stand to his trip to Hawaii that he opened up the conversation with, and quite a few in between. What I liked most about Mark was his enthusiasm and his passion for what he's teaching. It's really contagious. He took a handful of questions, made them into an informative session for us all, critiqued a couple of students' work. One in particular, fellows putting out a piano program. It sounded like it had some merit, and unfortunately, I don't think he agreed with what Mark had to say. However, how can you argue with success? I mean, Mark's pulling in big bucks doing what he's doing. Man, obviously he's got it down pat. And it was when he was critiquing this fellow's program that the light bulb went off. This guy is putting together a piano program, and credit to him, he sounds like he's got his game together. However, he didn't have the launch formula that Mark would have adopted for his own program. And it was there that he made me stop and think, because my idea for something that we want to work on was very similar. The fellow said he was going to launch in 45 days, and immediately Mark said, why 45 days? Well, he had a number of reasons why. He had his videos ready and his program formatted and on and on and on. And Mark came with the stunningly obvious question, how do you know it's going to work? And I went, oh yeah, how do we know it's going to work? So why are we putting in all this effort ahead of time when we don't know how it's going to be received? You could be putting in countless hours and hours of video, which is what this guy was going to do, and various other efforts that we were going to put in our project, and we don't know how it's going to be received. So why not test the waters, incorporate these points that Mark's making tonight, splinter and soak your email. That was a fabulous idea. You'll have to get to the program to see what that's all about, but it was a great technique. And I guess the biggest one was just to realize that we need to test the waters first, see how our program is being received, and then tweak it. There's no harm doing that. And get something out right away. Don't wait for 45 days. Put the best program we can put out right now, take it to the marketplace, and see if it's received well or not. And depending on the reception that the program is given, we can tweak it on the spot. There's just so much that Mark had in there. I'm going to have to go back over my notes to look at it all, but if this is any indication, man, oh man, we got 5 more weeks of this. This is going to be a fabulous program. Anyway, MLM Launch Formula, Mark Hoverson, Jonathan Budd. These guys always over-deliver. $297, that's it for this program. There's guys out there charging $2,000 for this, so needless to say, we're getting quite the education at a deep discounted price. Thank you to Messrs. Hoverson and Budd. Appreciate it.